5,000 views on a Batman 66 playset in a day and a half. All I can say is thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. That's why I'm doing a video so quick, because it just hit. I know I slacked on the other one. Sorry about that. This one I had some shit that I wanted to review, some stuff that I wanted to put on the shelf. I figured I'd go ahead and crank out a toy video. I did see that New York Comic Con is going on. Looks like the Legend team is backpedaling a little bit. They're looking a little nervous on their HasLab project. I'm not backing it. I'm not into it. If it was something that I absolutely loved, like a Deadpool taco truck and it's $350 or $500, I really wouldn't give a shit. I would just be like, fuck it. That's my jam. That's something I've always wanted. I'll get it. When they offer my least favorite Ghost Rider and a fake Hell Charger, the Engine of Greed, the Vengeance of Greed, whatever. I think it's a very lackluster HasLab for the price. $250, I'm jumping right in. Throwing all the tiers at 9,000? Well, not for the devil, considering I already have one with a throne, and not for that G-rated Goblin Queen. You're not getting my attention with that. You guys need to try a little harder. You guys want those Christmas bonuses or not? How much do you guys get on your Christmas bonus for every tier that it hits? Because you know that all those tiers are factored in the original price. I'm sure that once it goes above $9,000 is just basically where you're taking the old lady on vacation. Enough about that. I'm going to Huntington Beach this weekend. They have the Red Bull Straight Rhythm on the beach. It's going to be amazing. So when you guys want to go do something with your chick and you're like, you know, fuck, I really want to go to this race. I really want to go to this toy show. You know, it's cool if your chick comes or not. You could always go with your friends or not. It's easy if she goes, because then you don't have to deal with any of her bullshit. So how you guys go about presenting that to her is something like this. Hey, babe. You want to go do something this weekend? Maybe you want to cut out of town? Yeah, that'd be good. Girls love the beach. Got news for you. They love the beach. We also love the beach, but we love it for different reasons. You come at her. Hey, babe, did you want to maybe run down to Huntington Beach? Go to the beach? The girls will not say no to a beach. Fuck yeah, go to the beach. What's the weather like? Looks like it's high 70s. It's not too cold. Should be good. Bikini weather. Yeah, I'm down with that. Go ahead, book the hotel, get the tickets to the Red Bull Straight Rhythm race. She's not going to care because it's on the beach. When you take a moto event, there's already tons of bad bitches there. That's something that you don't want to miss. It's like going to San Diego Comic Con and checking out girls in cosplay. It's something that you need to do. It's something other than the action figures. Like, yeah, you can check out some cool Marvel Legends if there are any. Mostly times they're repaints, but when that gets old, you can start checking out girls' butts and nice spandex Supergirl costumes, which is always something fun to do. So when you take a motorcycle event, which is cool, and then you put it on the beach, it's ×2. This is something that you guys definitely want to go to. Let me give you guys some strategy plans on that. I know some of you guys said, wear sunglasses. I get it. Sunglasses only get you so far. So you go down, you post up on the beach, you got to get your position right. When you get out of the car, out of the hotel, out of the parking spot, and you start going to the beach, be ahead of your chick. Have a game plan. Look ahead. Know what the fuck you're doing. Don't just walk out there stumbling around. Pick your spot. If there's already some bad bitches on the beach with bikinis, you want to position yourself just right. If they're over here, you don't want to get too close. You look pervy and your chick will get onto you. If over here, you set here. When you throw your guys' towels down, make sure that your girl is on the left, the same side as the girls. So when you're pretending like you're talking to your chick or you're talking to your chick, you actually get a good view of what's going on over here. Another situation is where you want to, where the sand is not Not too wet and not too dry. You don't want the sand hot. Right there where the travel lane is. This is a good one. So when your chick rolls on her stomach to tan her buns, that's your time to shine. That's when you sit up, you're alert, you pay attention, know your surroundings. When the chicks are walking up and down the beach, say you weren't fortunate enough to post up next to some bad bitches over here with some big BBLs and thongs on, it happens. It doesn't always happen. It happens a little bit more in Florida, I think, than California. It kind of got like the Colombian thing going, oh, God, well, that's a story for a different time. You go to California, the water's shit, it's cold, it's usually dirty, it looks like oil's like floating on top. You don't really go in the water there. You go in the you go in the water in Florida where it's nice and warm, clear, and you don't see oil. It's more of a fun surrounding. But in California, it's not bad. One of the things that you want to do is when your girl is tanning the backside, keep your phone handy. Don't sit there and be on your phone at the beach. You don't want to be that guy. Like, just enjoy the surroundings. Stay off your fucking phone. But when they're coming up and down, when the traffic starts, your girl's going to want to get some pictures of vacation. Always. You can do a couple like selfies with her. You know, hey babe, let's get a picture. Or she's just laying there. She's going to want you to get some pictures of her in her bikini. Then you can post them, whatever. So here's how you do it, guys. If they're right next to you, it's an easy target. You just roll over. But when they're walking up and down the beach, you're sitting there, you're around, hey, babe, let me get a picture of you. She's looking at you. The girls are walking up and down the beach. You got her all posed up, and you hit it just right. Those pictures are for your homies. Because when you post those pictures, yeah, your boys might zoom in on your girl's butt. That's fine. It's part of the game. But they are zooming in past that. They're looking at what's in the background. Take a couple pictures for your boys when you go to the beach. It's definitely something to do. You'll get to enjoy a race. And when you're sitting there and the sunglass trick doesn't work anymore and you think that your girl's actually like laying on her stomach, tanning her backside, but her head's to the side, and you're like, shit, I got free range. I can get stupid. I can get loose. I can do whatever I want right now. Shit, I think my girl's asleep. She also has sunglasses on. And then you see those BBLs going up and down, and you're like, well, you know, like, are they real or are they fake? And then when you get caught doing one of these, like completely all the way around, or like this, like when they walk by and you get caught and then you hear, really, babe? Really? That's when you just got to know. You can only use this line if you've got more than sex. If you haven't already hit it, don't fuck with this line. But if you've already hit it, you can get a little spicy and get a little toot on you. Just look her square in the face and go, what? I was wondering if it was a BBL. Because if your chick doesn't have a BBL, they hate bitches with BBLs. I was just, is that real? You might be able to pull it off unless their thong is like dental floss. If their thong is like dental floss and you get caught like this, you're doomed. You've already had your sex for the weekend. Now you're just going to enjoy the race. Now we're going to check out some toys. All right, I'm not going to try to take up too much of your guys' time, but we do have a lot to go over. We're going to start down here with my least favorite to my favorite, and we'll just pick them all up. And then if you guys are not well trained in the self-checkout line, you can actually come up on this whole set of action figures for about $75. I mean, I'm not a trained professional. It kind of is what it is. Right down here, you have Speedball. You're looking at Speedball, and you're going, what the fuck? That's your favorite figure in this set? Okay, on this set of toys, nothing is amazing, but at the same time, I do think that it was kind of a mandatory set. They did give us a lot of key players that we do need in our collection. Although a lot of them are just shitty repaints, that's Marvel Legends. That's kind of like what we signed up for when we started collecting this shit. The days of new sculpts and crazy cool character are over. Now it's just kind of like a mediocre toy line. But us Marvel fans stick with it. We're not Marvel Legends fans. At least I'm not. We are Marvel fans, just to clear the air. On this figure, you have Speedball right here, my favorite figure. He's just another lazy, repainted, shitty action figure by Marvel Legends. But it's a character that I've wanted forever. The clear lenses on this, the head sculpts are always amazing. They always do a good job on that. The clear lenses, well, the yellow clear lenses are really cool with the eyes back there. Once again, the guy with the box art has to show the legend, has to show the legend team how shitty they are. You can clearly see his little power set effect in the background. No accessories, no extra hand, no extra head, no nothing. And it's weird because if you get these things at Target, they're $22.99. If you get them at Walmart right now, they're $24.99. These were actually sitting at my local toy store for, I don't know, a month or 2 months, but they're $27.99 there, so they're like $30 after tax. The shit matters, guys. If you guys want to get a deal on these, they already clearance out the whole Bone Breaker wave. I know it's not the most honest thing. It's kind of shitty. Take a whole set, throw them under one of those panels, come back in 2 months, you'll pick all these things up for $12.50 each. If you can wait. If you couldn't wait, I was always excited. I'm always excited to add more Marvel characters. So I don't normally do with that. I usually go with the gum trick. Or there's a lot of ways around this to beat this Joe Biden inflation. On this figure, he's no big deal. But he's a cool character. I'm going to add him in my Warriors team, my new Warriors team. I'll go ahead and show you that. I'll put some pictures. And on the new Warriors team, it's not the Hey Dwight, are you guys? I know that like Hasbro's like super woke right now, and you're going to like you have to announce yourself with your pronouns. Like, are you guys gonna ever do a snowflake, and safe place? I think that I'm sure that your higher ups would love to see those action figures. We'll go ahead. We'll put him aside. We'll put him in the team. We'll go there. I'm going to show you a little bit of the toy room. Then you have the Quake action figure, which is my second favorite, just because she completes a team. You can finally put her there. Your Force Works team together. I'll put a picture of that. I'll put her in the team. I actually have it right here, set to the side. I got that ground effect for she's like fucking the ground up. There's a team right there. I'll show you that a little bit later also. I thought she was pretty cool. Basically just some more repainted bullshit, like which we're always do. It looks like the torso is new with the zipper. Looks like the straps are sculpted on. That's really nice. On the straps on these, I actually thought these things were sculpted in until I took this out of the package, and one of them, I got it right here, it just completely fell off. And I wasn't too bummed out because I got 2 of these for I can have like a girl shield agent. I'm only getting 2. I don't really do army building anymore just because I'm trying to cut back and like just have a little less. I'm at the less is more phase right now. The gauntlets don't have any power effect. It'd be nice if they did like some blue plastic here, did something. I mean, it's Marvel Legends. They're not going to give you more than they have to because they know that we're going to buy these. Once again, if you want to army build these things, because Target now sends everything out in full case packs, they have a shit ton of all of these on the pegs. They will go on clearance just like the Bone Breaker wave. You want to army, don't pay full rip for this. Grab like 6 of these bitches, lift up one of those panels far away from the store, take a picture of it, know where you put it, go back a month from now and pick all these things up for $12 each. It's not the most honest thing. I know it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, guys. I'm just trying to save you money where I can. And then you have the controller. He does come with an extra set of hands. I should probably have grabbed a Thanos for that. Hold on. All right, so I got the Thanos for a comparison. I know when they showed him off, I was like, holy shit, it's Thanos. Wait, it's not Thanos? That's who? The controller? And everybody had to do a Google search to find out who the fuck he was because nobody knew. Yes, there was like 2 die-hard Marvel guys out there that actually knew who he was. But for the most part, the generic collector like myself, we all had to look this guy up. I do think he's cool. It's nice that they put a little extra paint on him for once. Like you see like the highlights on him. I definitely like that. I also see a ton of marbling in the plastic. I like this figure. He's my 3rd favorite in the set. Not a character that I would have ever have asked for. He does have... Looks like he's got a sculpted on belt. The boots are different. I just figured he would be like a straight up repaint. But he does actually have... Looks like the hands are different. Okay, there's actually a lot of different stuff on here, which I already kind of liked him. Now I actually like him a little bit more. Once again, I think he's like an Iron Man villain half the time, so you can probably put him in your Iron Man display. I think Toys just told me that, so if I'm wrong, yell at him, not me. And then you have Blue Marvel, a character that literally nobody ever asked for. Wait, I can think of one person, maybe, that ever asked for. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm just over here trying to stay in my own lane. He's a new character. He is in a couple teams. They'll probably never complete the teams that he goes into. So he doesn't really do you any good. I don't really know where to put him in my collection. Once again, He's just another repainted action figure. Looks like they give him a new belt, a new vest, a new head, and everything else is just a straight up repaint for something that we already have. He's cool. He's a new character. The best thing about him is now that Landale will have somebody to hang out with on the pegs if they don't clearance him off. I don't know why they don't clearance poor Landale off. Like, how long are you going to let that guy sit there on those shelves? So it's like starting to get a little embarrassing, especially like when you go to Walmart and they got like 12 Landos. But don't worry, buddy. You'll have a friend to hang out with. And then you have Madam Hydra. She does also comes with an extra set of hands. The guns on this, they actually put a little paint on them. That's really cool. I like that. You got the Hydra symbol here. I might throw her in the Hydra set and do a little thing with this. This would have been great if they would have did two head sculpts in this, like one with fangs. I would have definitely bought two, for I could put one in my Serpent Society group, and then I also have one in my Hydra group. I think she's in the Hydra a lot more than she is a Serpent Society. If this goes on clearance and I don't have to do the gum trick or anything for like 12 bucks, I'll go ahead and pick up an extra one of her. I actually haven't seen her in her own case pack. I did get this at my local toy store when they had it on sale. So because they've literally been sitting there for so long at the toy store that they're actually on sale. But I'll throw her in the Hydra group for now. Then you have a Shield Agent. This one's cool. It would be nice to army build. She actually comes with a real gun, which is kind of cool. Nice little ass on her. Just another repainted figure, just like, you know, the other one, but the vest is cool. She's cool. If you want an army build, there's tons of female heads you could put on here. I thought she was cool enough to actually get two of them. And then you have U.S. Agent. I know we already have a U.S. Agent for you OG collectors out there. Here's the original. And then when you're sitting there thinking like, oh man, like I don't need both of them. Yes, you need both of them. You need both of these for a couple reasons, or at least you need two. You do need a U.S. Agent for your West Coast Avenger team, and then you also need a U.S. Agent for your Force Works team. So you need two right there. And just, I'm tired of being in the F tier, so I figured, you know, I'll come out, I'll pull out the encyclopedia, and I can actually do like an S tier reveal. So I was going through this thing, looking up some characters, trying to be a little bit more knowledge, you know, because I just can't handle some kid like slurping down Hot Pockets and stuffing his face with Mountain Dew, telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I went ahead and looked him up. And this guy, I was always like, why the fuck does he have the star on his shield? He shouldn't have the star on his shield if he's U.S. Agent. I'm telling you guys, sometimes I don't know if the Legends team is just really stupid or really smart. It's hard to figure it out. Here he is in the book, Captain America page. Right here in the book. I could also do a Google too, but that wouldn't be as fun. And there is Captain America. I can't really read it through the screen. When Cap gave up the shield rather than the follow orders from... I'm sorry. I need the glasses shit ain't working. I'll have to like... Oh, and follow orders, couldn't support. He began wearing the black costume and calling himself simply the Captain. So that's the Captain. You still need that figure, guys. So the guys that sold it because they're making a new one, you got to get this guy on eBay. You need that figure. He's a new Captain America. If you're not building those teams, which I am building the teams, if I wanted to build two teams, I'd get two of these. You know what I might get? I know I'm cutting back. I need to cut back. But if he goes on clearance, maybe I'll hide him under a panel, pick him up in a couple months. It would be nice to have this U.S. Agent in my two teams and then put this Captain America in my Captain America display, just because now he's so unique and has like the star on his shield, and I'm calling him Cap, bro. Or he could be U.S. Agent, kind of work either way. This one I think came with a gun. I don't remember them ever making a Desert Eagle gun. I might have stole that from something else and put him with this Cap. But go ahead and put two completes in there. I'll show you my West Coast Avenger team. I already showed you the Force Weeks team. And then you have the new one. Like, I think it's cool. Like, I actually like it because it's always cool when they update a figure on an old body mold with pins in it. I get it, guys. If the mold is being used, just wait. I'm not in a hurry. I would have rather waited another 6 months to get this thing pinless than have pins I don't see the reason for an update if there's no update. Look at all the buckles and all the paint on this one. And then you get the generic belt, no pouches on this one. The size, god damn. When did he grow so much? Look how much bigger that is. I do like the new one better. I don't know. I'm not getting rid of either one of them. I kind of feel like I need both of them. Or you could just take this shield and put it with this one because they fucked up this shield. I don't know why. Who was the one that goes, let's do the shield with the gray ring, which is like, to me, my least favorite. I would have rather had another shield with the black ring. The gray ring, try to find an image of the shield with the gray ring. It's like the hardest thing to find. He didn't come with a gun. I went ahead and stole the gun from the Voliverse Action Force with the blast effect. So you can actually put like a real gun in his hand. And it actually looks kind of cool. And then you have the Thor. I was on the fence about this. I'm still thinking about giving this back to Target minus the Build-A-Piece. And he comes with a couple crows. The crows are cool. The figure is actually really cool. On this set of toys, everything, for the most part, is a bunch of shitty, lazy, repainted action figures, but not this. This is a character that I never wanted. I still don't really think I want it. But this is action figure perfection. If you're the guy sitting out there, God, I really would wish they would make a Herald for Galactus Thor. I really wish they would make that. Then this is your jam because this thing is perfect. I love the paint on the cape. I love the stripe on the cape. I love how the lines match. They go all the way up and over the cape. I love that he has a powered up Thor hammer. I don't need the other Thor hammer. I have plenty of extra ones of those. The figure is absolutely amazing. He's perfect. He's got texture in it, like leather texture here, sculpted texture here. The lines painted fairly clean. I can't even believe this is a Marvel Legends. It's so good. Like, I was like, when I got it, I was like, I just want to build a piece. I never really wanted this Thor. I don't like Thor. This isn't my Thor. Because the action figure is so good, I think I'll just keep them, put them on the back of my shelf. Who knows? I know I'm trying to tone down and take a little bit of less of everything. I'm going to go ahead and keep him for now just because they did such a good job on him. And then you have this lizard, this Walmart exclusive lizard. He comes with 2 heads, which I don't think that this head works. It's cool that they added it, but I don't see the point in this because if you're going to use this head, these hands should have claws like this. I know they're not painted because they're lazy and they don't do cool shit like that. They should be painted, but they didn't. If you're going to use this head, I kind of feel like you need to have claws on it. If you're going to use the old vintage head, then you should have like these gecko like hands and toes, which this action figure is just as good as that Thor. I think it's 100% new sculpt. The thing is totally amazing. I love it to death. He's got a bendy tail. That's what everybody was ever wanted. Completely pinless. It's hard to believe that this is a Marvel Legends. It's so fucking good. Like, I can't even believe it's a Marvel Legends. This is what it started with. Let me set these guys, back the camera up a little bit. This is the old 5-inch one. This is like what they're trying to replicate. I mean, this was a cool toy. Look at that plastic cape. They were trying, man. This was really good at the time. Then they redid them. I think this figure's a lot. Oh, sorry about that. My allergies are killing me. Fall and spring every year happens to me. Here's the new figure. I guess we'll put the new head on there. I don't really see the point to put the new head on there, but it looks cool with the new head on. If they would have given you like clawed hands to go with this head and claw feet, and you could change them out, I would have bought another one. If you did like interchangeable arms and feet and a head to make Doc Connors, I would have bought another one. He actually comes with accessories. They're the same accessories that comes with Beast. At least I'm pretty sure they are. I don't have that Beast figure yet. This is cool. I guess you could change his hands and make him hold that. I'll probably do something like that. Let me set some other shit up. We'll bounce you around the toy room. All right, so I know you guys are sitting there like debating on this set, waiting for clearance. I get it. I totally get it. Let me show you how this set was kind of an important set. I put them kind of where they need to go. I got the controller up here, like kind of with like the Iron Man villains. I kind of like them, man. Like really no complaints on that one. Then you have Quake down here. with the Force Works team. We finally get to complete that team, round that up. It's good. The Iron Man, the best one that works is like the movie Iron Man figure. I cleared out, I sold most of my Iron Man stuff. I did keep that one of the War Machine, and then I kept the one in the red, white, and blue, the one way down there. And the Patriot costume, which that was just an absolute must. Couldn't get rid of that. And then over here you have the new Warriors. Still not complete. If you round this out, key players to me, I'd love to get Nova in the red costume. Who knows if they'll ever make it or not. We need the the Namor chick and Marvel Boy in the correct costume to get that. We also need Marvel Boy for our Dark Avengers team. So that was that's why I'd love to complete this team. It's not one of my favorite teams, but it would be cool. Then we'll get out our Snowflake and Safe Place, put them right up front because they're obviously the two most key members. You have the new Thor. You have the Thor collection over here. A lot of the other Thors, if you're going, man, I don't see this Thor, I don't see that Thor. They're in they're in team collections. When you're clearing out your Thor, like I kind of got the bare bones. This is what you need, because I wanted to get rid of do I need? You need the Son of Thor, then you need the Not Worthy Thor. They're two different Thors, man. You gotta do your research. You gotta be that S tier collector. And then coming around, where was the next one that we just got? Got the Shield Agent. I had a lot more. I'm not really army building anymore. They're all different. Try to cut back. Got her right up in there. Who knows? I might get one more if I see those things on clearance. So it would be kind of cool to get another one. And then you have Madam Hydra. Once again, if I see her on clearance, I'll get another one so I can add her to my Serpent Society, which is right back there. I know you gotta kind of look through the glass to see them. You try to, and there we go. There's a Serpent Society down there. Then you have the Blue Marvel. I didn't really know where to put him. Let me know in the comments where a better home from him, and you better not say the trash. Well, would be kind of funny. And then you have the lizard over here. I did get rid of, since I'm downsizing, I got rid of all my other lizards. So those are the only two lizards that I have in my collection. I think that's perfect. That's really all we need. You have the Build-A-Figure one where he's kind of beasted out, and then like the classic one. I think I'm good on Lizard forever. Oh yeah. And then we have, well, it's US Agent again, but it's the old one. Put him up here in the West Coast Avenger team. I think we're good. I think we got everything. I'm sure I forgot something, but let's go, Brandon. All right, got the house hooked up for Halloween. Told you I'd show it to you. This is the night one. It also kind of looks cool in daytime. We'll walk you around. Went with those green laser things. Got like 100 of those things. I just set them just for the green. And it actually looks decent on camera. I thought it looked like shit. I got these big spiders here. They're hard to see at nighttime. Maybe I'll take a picture of daytime. You can kind of see them. I'll show you like one where the lights aren't in the background. Got one on the mailbox. One crawling over the wall. Man, those little dots, those laser beams, those things are everywhere. They just go everywhere. He looks like a shadow, but that's a spider. Coming around the side. Those are supposed to be skulls. I know they just kind of look like a blur. Yo, Boog, if you're, show us your Halloween display, man. I'd love to see it. Show us. It'd be fucking awesome. I'd love to check that out. Got some circling ghosts right there. Those are actually pumpkins. Just kind of put them over the lights. Nice, cool little touch. I had some more lights, strung those up. I thought they'd look a little, they're Halloween lights, but they kind of look like Christmas lights, so I didn't put any more up. I'm kind of on the fence about those. Got some more like spinning like pumpkins and moons and shit. Got some little ghosts. Got the 7 magical mountains right there. My chick always gets like weird little gay trinkets like this. I like the big shit. Shit that matters. The witch's feet. And if you spin around, I got another projector hitting up the fence. So you can like see through it, but you still see it. That's the setup for Halloween. I already signed out. Later, motherfuckers.